Welcome to Silent Alpha Dating, where we decode the hidden dynamics of relationships and help you reclaim your personal confidence and self-respect. Have you ever stared at your phone, waiting for a reply that never comes, feeling a heavy weight in your chest? This feeling of uncertainty is a common trap that keeps many people stuck in a cycle of pain and confusion. We are often taught that if a partner pulls away, it must be our fault, leading to endless self-blame loops. You start analyzing every text message, every conversation, looking for the exact moment where you might have made a mistake. But what if I told you that their distance has nothing to do with your specific actions in that moment? Today, we are going to reverse this process and look at the situation through a lens of psychology and structure. It is time to stop personalizing every emotion and start seeing the behavioral patterns that govern all human romantic interactions. When you understand the underlying mechanism, the pain disappears because you realize it was never about you as a person. This is the turning point where you stop being a victim of circumstance and become the architect of your reality. We call this concept emotional positioning, a strategy that changes how you are perceived without saying a single word aloud. By the end of this video, you will possess the tools to remain unshakable in the face of emotional storms. You will learn to be the rock, not the waves, providing a structure that naturally attracts respect and genuine desire. Men often try to solve relationship problems with logic, failing to see that attraction is driven entirely by emotional contrast. Let us begin this transformation now, leaving behind the old version of yourself that begged for attention and validation. The first step is to recognize that your instinct to fix things immediately is actually making the situation much worse. The more you try to grasp and control her emotions, the faster they slip away from your desperate holding hands. Relationships require tension to survive, but your anxiety creates the wrong kind of tension, one that repels rather than attracts. You must learn to sit with the discomfort of silence without feeling the compulsive need to fill it with noise. When you stop chasing, you create a vacuum, a space that she will naturally feel the urge to fill herself. Stabilizing your internal state is the prerequisite for stabilizing the relationship, as you cannot lead if you are panicking. Adopt the mindset of an observer, watching the city of her emotions from a high tower, safe and detached. These behaviors are not personal attacks against you. They are common psychological patterns seen across relationships playing out in the modern world. The lion does not roar at every sound in the grass. He saves his energy for what truly matters. Writing down your thoughts allows you to process them logically, preventing emotional vomiting that destroys attraction and respect instantly. We are seeking a balance where your reason rules over your emotion, giving you the greater emotional clarity in interactions. Detachment is not about not caring. It is about caring for your own well-being more than you care about validation. You must become the lighthouse, a fixed point of reference that remains constant, regardless of the weather or storms. Setting boundaries means prioritizing your mission over her need for attention, which paradoxically increases her respect for you. Boundaries are not walls to keep people out, but structures that define where you end and where others begin. When you respect your own boundaries, you teach her how to treat you without ever having to raise your voice. Your calmness is contagious. Just like a drop of water, it spreads and influences the emotional state of others. Channel your frustration into building your body and mind, turning negative energy into fuel for your personal growth. Patience is a strategic advantage in the dating world. He who can wait the longest without breaking frame always wins. This presence you build translates to all areas of life, commanding respect in business as well as in romance. Neediness acts like a repelling magnet. The harder you push for closeness, the further you push her away. By flipping your polarity from pursuing to attracting, you allow the natural laws of physics to work for you. We are mapping out the hidden trails of relationship psychology that most men are too blind or stubborn to see. Return to your primal roots, where actions spoke louder than words, and silence was a sign of strength. Mystery is the soil where attraction grows. You cannot be mysterious if you are constantly explaining your feelings. Discipline your tongue, for most relationship problems are caused by words spoken in moments of weakness and insecurity. Emotional storms are temporary. If you endure them without reacting, the sun will always shine again eventually. Feel the freedom that comes from no longer being a slave to someone else's fluctuating moods and reactions. Reclaim your power by understanding that you are secure in your own value, not the contestant begging to be chosen. Your internal compass must always point to your purpose, not to her, ensuring you never lose your way. A man with a purpose is infinitely more attractive than a man who makes a woman his sole purpose. Stop acting like the puppy seeking approval and adopt the energy of the cat that knows its own value. Master the art of the delayed response, showing that your time is valuable and not instantly available on demand. Every move you make should be calculated and deliberate, not a frantic reaction to what she just did. Keep your eyes on the road of your life. Passengers may come and go, but you are always the driver. Your roots must go deep into your own reality, so that no external wind can ever topple you over. Presentation matters. When you look like a man who respects himself, she will naturally feel compelled to respect you. Do not neglect your male friendships. A man without a tribe is vulnerable and overly dependent on his woman. Education is your shield. The more you understand female nature, the less it can hurt or confuse you. Challenges will arise, but like arrows against a shield, they will fall harmlessly if you do not react emotionally. Cool down your emotions before you speak. A cool head always prevails over a hot and impulsive heart. Time is on your side if you are not desperate. Rushing implies fear, while waiting implies total confidence. You do not need to attend every argument you are invited to. Silence is often the most powerful rebuttal. Show only the tip of the iceberg. Let her wonder about the depth of your character and your life. A man with a plan is sexy. A man who is lost and looking for a mommy is repulsive. Maintain strong eye contact with reality. Do not look away from the hard truths just because they are uncomfortable. Embrace discomfort, for it calluses your mind and makes you impervious to the petty grievances of dating. The key to her heart is not through servitude, but through earning her respect by respecting yourself first. Saying no to others is saying yes to yourself. Do not be afraid to be selfish with your time. Fly high like the eagle. It does not flock with pigeons, and it does not concern itself with their noise. Let go of past relationships and failures. Carrying that baggage only slows you down on your climb to the top. Be the flame that burns straight and true, not flickering wildly with every breath of wind she blows your way. Controlled aggression is attractive. It shows you have the capacity for assertiveness paired with emotional control. The journey of self-improvement never ends. Fall in love with the climb, not just the view from the top. True alphas are not bullies. They are protectors and leaders who lift others up while standing their ground. Understand the mechanics of social dynamics, and you will see that every interaction follows a predictable set of rules. Enjoy your own company. If you are bored when you are alone, you are in bad company. Leadership is not about shouting orders. It is about knowing the way and going the way, silently. Financial stability gives you the confidence to say no. Build your resources so you are never dependent. Age and maturity are assets for men. Like fine wine, you should increase in value and taste over time. Walk out the door every day knowing that you are the prize, and the world is lucky to have you. We are now stepping into the core of the matrix, revealing the specific patterns that have been confusing you. Women operate on a wave of emotion that changes frequently. Trying to nail this wave down is futile. Do not follow the changing signs. Follow your own map and let her decide if she wants to join. Ride the wave of her emotions like a surfer. Adjust your balance, but never let the wave drown you. Your attention is your currency. Stop spending it on people who do not give you any value in return. Scarcity creates value. If you are always available, you are like sand, not like a rare diamond. Commitment to your future is the most attractive trait you can display, far more than any pickup line. Live your life in the fast lane of your own ambition, and she will want to be your co-pilot. Eye contact signals dominance and confidence. Practice holding it until she breaks the tension by looking down. Be like the volcano, calm on the surface, but everyone knows there is fire underneath if lines are crossed. Cultivate depth in your character. Hobbies and passions make you a multi-dimensional man worth exploring. Do not try to find logic in the abstract art of her feelings. Just appreciate the colors and move on. Agree and amplify is often better than deny and defend. It shows you are not threatened by her words. Be the icebreaker. Push through the coldness and resistance without slowing down or changing your course. Knowing when to leave is a power move. Never stay longer than you are welcome or appreciated. Take the wheel of your relationships. Do not let the passenger seat driver dictate where the car is going. Breathe deeply and pause before reacting. That 1 second of pause is where your true power resides. Break the chain of reactivity. Just because she is emotional does not mean you have to be emotional too. Physical discipline builds mental discipline. You cannot control your mind if you cannot even control your body. Adopt a more honest perspective like black coffee. It might be bitter at first, but it wakes you up. A busy man is an attractive man. It signals that you are in demand and have a purpose. Move with intention. Aimless wandering in life or conversation makes you look weak and unsure of yourself. Silence is the best answer to a fool. Do not lower yourself to argue with irrationality. Emulate the Stoics of old. They understood that we cannot control events, only our judgments about them. Visualizing your success helps you manifest it. Keep your eyes on the prize, not on the obstacles. Be the anchor in her life. When her emotions are drifting, you are the weight that keeps things safe. You are not an on-call servant. Reply when it suits your schedule, establishing that your time is yours. Be warm and inviting like a fire, but maintain boundaries so people know not to get too close. Competence is confidence. Knowing you can fix things in the physical world translates to emotional confidence. Look at the stars and realize how small your relationship drama is in the grand scheme of things. Your posture tells a story. Walk like a king, and people will naturally clear a path for you. Respect time, both yours and hers. Punctuality and precision are traits of a high-value male. Consume quality information. Garbage in, garbage out applies to your mind as well as your body. Embrace your assertive side responsibly. A harmless man is not virtuous. He is just weak and incapable of harm. You have the potential to be this man. It is not a fantasy. It is a choice you make. Raise your standards. Do not accept behavior from others that you would not accept from yourself. Get ready to run the marathon of life. It is not a sprint, and endurance is your greatest asset. You must be able to reignite your own fire. Do not wait for a woman to be your spark. Perspective is everything. From up here, the problems that plagued you seem like tiny, insignificant ants. Open the cage. If she wants to fly away, let her. If she returns, she is yours. Build systems in your life. Rely on discipline and routine rather than fleeting motivation or emotional whims. If the game is rigged against you, flip the board and refuse to play until the rules change. A sense of humor is a sign of intelligence and high status. Don't be afraid to laugh at absurdity. Do not fall in love with the reflection. See the person for who they are, not who you want them to be. Rest is crucial. A tired man is an emotional man. Guard your sleep as you guard your life. Every day is a new opportunity to reset your frame and practice these principles of silent power. The path of the alpha is often lonely, but the view and the freedom are worth the price. Let things fall where they may. Trying to catch every falling leaf is a waste of your energy. Shock yourself out of complacency. Do something daily that wakes you up and reminds you you are alive. Heal your fractured self-image. You cannot be a solid rock for her if you are broken inside. Order in your appearance reflects order in your mind. Chaos on the outside suggests chaos on the inside. Play the long game. Short-term gratification is the enemy of long-term success and stable, healthy relationships. Restraint is the ultimate sign of power. Having the ability to act but choosing not to is mastery. Her coldness will melt if you remain warm and stable, but not if you try to smash the ice. Seek wisdom from those who came before you. The problems you face are not new to the male experience. Become the mountain. Let others come to you to experience the view. Do not chase them down to the valley. Structure your life so that a woman fits into it, rather than restructuring your life around her. Emotions swing like a pendulum. Do not be surprised when they go from happy to sad and back again. Accept the rainy days as part of the climate. You cannot have a relationship with only sunshine forever. Appreciate the beauty of the moment, but understand that everything is transient. Do not cling to the past. Freedom is your birthright. Never trade your freedom for a relationship that feels like a prison cell. Think 3 moves ahead. Do not just react to the present. Anticipate the consequences of your actions. Self-care is not vanity. It is maintenance of the vehicle that carries you through this life. Go with the flow of your own life purpose. She can be a tributary that joins you, but you are the river. Find peace in rituals. Small daily routines ground you and provide stability when the world is chaotic. Be the beacon of stability. When she is lost in her emotional storm, she will look for your light. Flexibility is strength. Being rigid makes you brittle and easily broken by the unexpected changes in life. Let the rough waters of life polish you into something smooth and unbreakable, rather than wearing you down. Self-sufficiency is attractive. Knowing you can survive and thrive alone makes your choice to be with her powerful. Script your own life. Do not let society or a partner write the story of who you are supposed to be. Take time to think. A man who acts without thinking is a danger to himself and those around him. Build bridges, but ensure they have gates. You decide who gets to cross into your inner world. It is okay to be gentle. True strength allows for gentleness without fear of being seen as weak. Close the chapter on your nice guy past. That version of you served a purpose, but he is obsolete now. Step up to the next level of your evolution. The view is better and the air is cleaner up here. A new day brings new strength. Never let the failures of yesterday define your potential for today. Keep moving forward. Even if you are not going anywhere fast, the act of moving keeps you alive. Your time is limited. Do not waste another second chasing someone who does not see your worth. Look yourself in the eye and promise that you will never again abandon yourself for the sake of another. Stay alert and aware. Do not get comfortable and complacent, for that is when you lose your edge. Execution is everything. Ideas and feelings mean nothing if you do not take action to improve your reality. Enduring love is like embers, not a wildfire. It burns steady and hot without destroying everything around it. Be comfortable on the sidelines. You do not always need to be the center of attention to control the room. Stick to your principles. They are your compass in the confusing wilderness of modern dating and relationships. Start your day with intention. Do not let the world dictate your mood before you have even had your coffee. Balance requires movement. If you stop moving forward in life, you will fall over and lose your balance. Understand the world around you. A man who is ignorant of the world is easily manipulated by it. Do not be afraid to show your teeth when necessary. Boundaries are meaningless if you cannot defend them. Nurture what grows and cut what is dead. Do not waste water on a plant that has already died. After every storm comes clarity. Use the difficult times to wash away the illusions and see clearly. Choose your armor daily. How you dress affects how you feel and how the world treats you. Do not fear the unknown. The path to your best self often leads through the dark forest of your fears. Protect the innocence within you. Do not let the harshness of the world make you bitter and cynical. The clock is ticking. Make your move now, for hesitation is the thief of opportunity and joy. Value what you have earned. If you do not respect your own achievements, no one else will. Avoid emotional eruptions. They may feel powerful in the moment, but they leave only destruction in their wake. Map out your future. A man without a vision is like a ship without a rudder, drifting aimlessly. Build your psychological defenses. Do not let every critical word pierce your heart and bleed you dry. Refine your tastes. Appreciate complexity and depth in art and life, rather than just seeking cheap thrills. Swimming upstream is hard, but it is the only way to reach the spawning grounds of success. Put thought into your communication. A well-crafted message is worth 1,000 hasty and misspelled texts. You hold the key to your own freedom. Stop waiting for someone else to come and unlock the door. Expand your horizons. There is a whole universe out there beyond the small world of your relationship problems. Keep your spirit wild. Do not let society break you into a docile workhorse for someone else's carriage. Details matter. The way you do one thing is the way you do everything, so do it well. Be transparent in your intent, but mysterious in your thoughts. Let her know what you want, not what you think. Take time to disconnect. Nature recharges your masculine energy in a way that screens never can. Carry the torch. Lead the way in the relationship, for if you do not lead, she will be forced to. Create a warm environment. People are naturally drawn to warmth, both physical and emotional. You can always reset the clock. It is never too late to change your behavior and start over. Appreciate beauty, but do not worship it. Put beauty on a pedestal and it will look down on you. Leave the safe harbor. You cannot discover new oceans if you are afraid to lose sight of the shore. Keep your counsel. Not every thought needs to be shared. Preserve the mystery of your inner mind. Reflect high value. If you value yourself, the world will mirror that value back to you. Stay in your lane. Focus on your own progress and do not get distracted by what others are doing. The truth is often cold, but it is solid. Build your house on the rock of truth, not sand. Your only competition is yourself. Strive to be better today than you were yesterday. Stay sharp. A dull mind is useless in the subtle and complex terrain of modern relationships, of modern attraction. Adopt an abundance mindset. There are billions of people in the world. Do not fixate on just one. Rise from the ashes of your past relationships. Let the pain burn away the weakness and forge a new you. Critique yourself honestly. Be your own judge so that the judgments of others do not affect you. Control your time. Do not let others waste it, for it is the only resource you can never get back. Look at the data. Emotions lie, but patterns and actions always tell the truth about a person's interest. Rest in your power. You do not need to prove you are strong every second. Just knowing it is enough. Seek purity in your life. Cut out the toxic habits and people that poison your mind and spirit. Do not drift like a leaf. Have a destination and steer your life towards it with conviction. Navigate obstacles with agility. Do not stop at every barrier. Find a way around, over or through it. Keep your light shining. Do not dim your brilliance just to make someone else feel comfortable in their darkness. Find your center. When you are centered, you cannot be pushed off balance by the chaos of others. The rewards of this path are rare and beautiful, but they are reserved for those who endure the journey. Read between the lines. What she does not say is often more important than the words she speaks. Be precise in your actions. Do not waste energy on vague attempts. Strike when the moment is right. Strategize your life. Treat your life like a business that needs a vision, a mission, and a plan. Sometimes the best move is to stop. Pause and let the silence do the heavy lifting for you. Connect with your primal nature. Civilized society tries to tame you, but your wildness is your strength. Break free from gravity. Leave behind the heavy expectations of others and launch into your own orbit. Build your physical armor. A strong body commands respect and signals discipline before you even speak. Scars are medals of honor. Do not hide your past battles. They show you have survived and learned. Find joy within. If you need her to make you happy, you are a burden, not a partner. Walk into the fog with confidence. You do not need to see the whole path to take the next step. Find your flow. When you are engrossed in your purpose, relationship drama fades into the background. Confusion precedes clarity. Do not panic if you feel lost. It means you are searching for a new way. Value legacy. Remember that you are a link in a chain that stretches back thousands of years. Release pressure safely. Find healthy outlets for your stress so you do not explode on those you love. Stay grounded. Keep your feet on the earth even when your head is in the clouds dreaming. Harness the wind. Use the energy of the situation to propel you forward, even if it is a headwind. Be conscious of time. It is the one thing you are spending every second. Make sure the purchase is worth it. Embrace solitude. The ability to be alone without being lonely is a superpower in a dependent world. Organize your mind. A cluttered mind leads to a cluttered life and chaotic relationships. Your flaws and scars make you unique. Wear them with pride like gold filling the cracks of a bowl. Accept yourself fully. When you accept yourself, you no longer need the acceptance of others to feel whole. Build your sanctuary. Have a place where you can retreat and recharge, safe from the world's demands. End your day with peace. Do not carry the troubles of today into your sleep. Let them go. Wake up to reality. Stop dreaming of how things should be and deal with how things actually are. Refresh your perspective daily. Do not let stale resentments cloud your vision of the present moment. The road is long, but you are built for the journey. Endurance is in your DNA as a man. Prepare for the long run. Relationships are marathons, not sprints. Pace yourself accordingly. Defend your peace. Do not let anyone storm your castle and destroy the tranquility you have built. Laugh at the tests. When there are moments of uncertainty or misalignment, see it as a game and play it with a smile. Be playful like the cat. Do not be so serious and heavy. Playfulness is incredibly attractive. Savor the moment. Do not rush through life trying to get to the next thing. Be here now. You can change the flow. Nothing is set in stone. You have the power to reverse the dynamic. Cross the bridge to your new self. Leave the old, insecure version of you on the other bank. Protect your inner flame. Do not let the cold winds of rejection blow out your self-belief. Elevate your mindset. Stop thinking like a peasant and start thinking like the king of your own life. You have the key. The solution is not out there in her approval, but in your own self-respect. Accept the rain. Emotional weather changes. Do not curse the storm. Just put on a coat and keep walking. Be a safe harbor. Let her know that despite the storms, you are a place of safety and security. Absorb wisdom daily. Fill your mind with high-quality thoughts so there is no room for insecurity. Fill your own cup first. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Take care of yourself before others. Have a vision. A man with a vision is magnetic because he is going somewhere, not just existing. The path is steep, but the climb makes you strong. Do not ask for an easier life. Ask for strength. Push yourself daily. Physical exertion clears the mind and builds the body. A dual victory for you. Time waits for no man. Stop wasting your precious hours analyzing texts and start building your empire. Happiness is a choice. Do not give anyone else the power to control your happiness or sadness. Be free like the bird. Do not cage yourself in a relationship that clips your wings and limits you. Keep the fire burning. Your passion for life is what keeps you warm, not the validation of a woman. Keep your shield ready. Be open to love, but always be prepared to defend your boundaries if tested. Walk your own path. Do not follow the herd, for the herd is often lost and confused. Stand tall like the lighthouse. You are the reference point. Do not move to accommodate the shifting waves. Write your own story. Do not let her be the author of your happiness or your misery. Be clear like water. Transparency in your boundaries eliminates confusion and sets the rules of the game. Respect the man in the mirror. If you cannot respect him, how can you expect her to respect him? The road ahead is yours. Take ownership of your journey and drive with confidence and purpose. Smile at the absurdity. Dating is a game. Do not take it so seriously that you lose your mind. Every grain of sand is a moment of your life. Spend it wisely on things that build you up. Stand your ground. When you know you are right, do not back down just to keep the peace. Be the mountain, unshakable, ancient, and majestic, commanding respect simply by existing in your space. Look up. Keep your head high and your eyes on the horizon. Never look down in shame or defeat. Your boundaries are your shield. Without them, you are naked and vulnerable in the complex terrain of modern relationships. Be willing to walk away. The power to leave is the ultimate power in any negotiation or relationship. You are the captain. If the crew mutinies, you put them off the ship. You do not surrender command. Keep your sense of humor. It is your best defense against the drama and seriousness of the feminine. See the glass as half full. Optimism is attractive. Pessimism is a repellent that drives people away. Observe more, react less. The man who watches sees everything. The man who reacts sees nothing. Burn with purpose. Let your passion for your mission be the fire that warms her, not your neediness. Posture is power. Stand tall and occupy your space. Do not shrink yourself to fit into her world. Timing is key. Do not rush to fix things. Let time do the work of healing and revealing. Keep moving. Stagnation is death. Keep moving forward in your life, and she will have to run to catch up. The path is yours to choose. Do not let anyone else dictate which way you should turn. A smile is a shield. It shows you are unbothered and in control, even when things are chaotic. Guard your heart. Give it only to those who have earned it, not to those who just demand it. See the reality. Strip away the fantasy and see the person in front of you for who they are. You are the rock. Let the storms pass over you. Do not crumble at the first sign of rain. Stand firm in your values. If you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything she tells you. Clarity is king. Be clear in your intent and your boundaries. Ambiguity breeds confusion and drama. Walk with purpose. Every step should take you closer to your goals, not closer to her approval. Steer your ship. You are the master of your fate. Do not let a passenger take the wheel. Laugh at the chaos. It disarms the tension and shows that you are above the petty drama. Time reveals all truth. Give it time and the truth of her character will reveal itself to you. Look deeper. Do not just look at the surface behavior, look at the underlying pattern driving it. Be the fire. Warm and attractive, but dangerous if mishandled, demanding respect and caution. Stand for yourself. Be your own best advocate because no one else will fight for you like you. Protect your peace. Your peace of mind is your most valuable asset. Defend it at all costs. Walk away from disrespect. Never tolerate disrespect, for it grows like a cancer if left unchecked. The road is open. Your future is unwritten. Pick up the pen and write a story of strength. Smile because you know the secret now. You see the matrix, and it can no longer hurt you. Toast to your new self. Celebrate the man you are becoming, strong, silent, and in control. See the world clearly, without the fog of emotion. The world is a playground for you to master. You have climbed the mountain. Enjoy the view from the top. You have earned this perspective. Stand ready. The world will test you again, but now you are ready, armed with silence and strength. Your shield is strong. You are no longer the vulnerable boy. You are the armored man. Walk into your future. Leave the darkness behind and step into the light of your own power. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to Silent Alpha Dating to master your reality and become secure in your own value she seeks.